What's up again, guys? This is the Bearded Bastard here again. Sorry we've been absent for a long time. You know, COVID, life, work, stuff. But hopefully you guys are still eager to see some spicy deck profiles. I got a new one that hasn't been on the channel today. Today I'm going to be profiling my Darklord deck profile. I re-put this together because of the new support coming out. So the list will get an update when the new support comes out in Rise of the Duelists, but it's still fun to play as a fun casual deck right now, even without the new support cards. But once the new support cards come out, this deck is going to be busted. Alright, let's get into it. By the way, we've got most of the squad here with us tonight. You guys say hi.
Hey, what's up?
DeathGun here.
No,
Lumberjack
Thunder Thighs, Lumberjack, and Fairy.
Yes.
We don't know.
By the way, Thunder Thighs earlier today had McDonald's and had the McDonald's employees.
The entire
like
staff search for this thing.
For this little
like
minion.
he wanted this toy from his Happy Meal.
He basically got a Happy Meal and got a golden minion. Yes.
Like he made the employees search for this.
2 employees search for
You're
it.
gonna make some lady very happy one day.
Yep.
Damn straight I will.
Alright, on to the deck profile.
Alright, starting off, of course, with the main one. 3 Darklord Ixchel. She's your draw power for the deck. She's really big. If you guys don't know how Darklords work, they copy effects of spells and traps when they're in the graveyard by shuffling them back into the deck and paying 1,000 life points. Most of the Darklord monsters have that effect. She's one of them, but some of them have some other techie effects, which actually are kind of useful from time to time too. She's one of the ones we always want to see our opening hand. Her and Darklord Superbia. So Superbia's effect is you can, if he's reborn from the grave, you can special summon 1 fairy from the grave in defense position. That's why you want to see Ixchel and Superbia in your opening hand, because Ixchel's effect is that you can discard her and another Darklord card to draw 2 cards. So you just pitch these 2, draw 2 more, and hopefully you get a reborn spell or a Darklord Contract, and then you get to reborn both of them back to the field. It's pretty great. We are playing 3 Darklord Nasten because this is the only Darklord that can special summon itself from the hand. Unfortunately, if we don't open Ixchel or Superbia or a way to unbrick a hand, he's really the only one that we can actually get out by himself, because none of the other Darklords have an effect to special summon themselves. The way I built this deck is to kind of go for a rank 8 spam right now. At least until we get the new support, then the list is going to change. So you guys will see I'm playing 2 Darklord Zerato. He can be reborn off Superbia, and he does have an effect that comes up every once in a while to discard a dark monster to blow your opponent's entire field of monsters, which is pretty great, because they're like, what? He does that?
Yeah, it's an old school monster too.
Oh yeah, I hate him.
Yeah.
I hate him a lot with passion.
Yeah, he hates him. He's great. And then we're playing 2 Darklord Ukoback. Again, he kind of helps set up for those bricky hands where you're not able to send the correct stuff to grave usually, because what his effect is to send any Darklord card to grave on normal or special summon. This will definitely be taken out when we get the new Darklord cards, the new level 4 lower monsters, because those things are pretty great. And on to our last 2 Darklords we're playing. We're playing 1 Tezcatlipoca, weird Darklord name. He's a level 9. He's hand protection if you keep him in your hand. If a Darklord would be destroyed by battle or a card effect, you can pitch him instead. And the last one we are playing is 1 Morningstar, because now with the new link that this deck got, there's a reason to play him. He was terrible to play before, but now that you can banish monsters from the graveyard to tribute summon him, he can come out quite easily. And going second, if your opponent controls effect monsters, he just literally spams the board with Darklords from deck. It's pretty awesome. Onto the supporting engines. Like I said, we're doing a rank 8 spam version, so I am playing some Dangers. We're playing 3 Bigfoot and just 2 Thunderbird. You guys all know what the Dangers do. They help unbrick your hands. They get free bodies onto the field. Upstart Goblin, the archetype. And the last level 8s I am playing
that card.
Yeah, that too.
Vanity's ruler, because if we open it in a way to make the Link monster going first, you know, why not just stop your opponent from special summoning? You know, that seems pretty fair.
No, it isn't. It's never
Also,
fair.
using the nice foil upgrade we got from Dual Overload. Finally, this card got a nice foil upgrade. I don't like the ultimate rare. Alright, on to the spells and traps. First, the Darklord spells. We're running, of course, 3 Banishment of the Darklords. This is your searcher. Searches anything, monster, spell, or trap. Hard once per turn, of course, but once you get it in the grave, you can get around that restriction by having one of your Darklord monsters that's already on field, copy the effect, and shuffle it back into the deck. So you really get to use any of your Darklord spells or traps twice in a turn, which is pretty great. Next, you want to play 3 Contact. Contact is the Reborn. You use this, Reborn Superbia, and then Superbia reborns any other Darklord, or Fairy monster actually, in grave. For draw power, we're playing triple trade-in, because I'm playing a lot of level 8s. And why not? Just 2 Allure, because sometimes I don't really want to banish certain stuff, and I had certain situations come up where I was seeing too many of this in a hand, and I didn't want to necessarily banish those targets, so just 2 is fine. 1 Upstart and 1 Pot of Desires. Yeah, you guys know what Upstart is. It's a 40 card list. This is a 39 card list. Desires, just because I couldn't think of another draw power tech that I didn't want to put in here, because I don't want to put in another Allure, and it comes up enough to where I like seeing it, and not enough, obviously, since I'm only playing 1, where I can't draw into another one with its effect because I'm only playing 1. That's always fun. And the last 2 spells, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 World Legacy Succession. And onto the last 3 cards in the deck, 1 of each of the Darklord traps. If you guys don't know what these do, this one pops a card, this one takes control of a monster, this one negates a monster effect. All of them have the same requirement: send a Darklord from hand or field to the graveyard, and you get to apply the effects I just said. But like I said, you can activate them from grave if they're in your grave by using one of your Darklord monsters' effects. This deck is pretty fun, especially if you can make the floodgates and your opponent just like has to keep passing until they like draw into their imperm, but by that time you kill them with Morningstar and spamming the board. Onto the extra deck, we're playing 2 Condemned Darklord. She's the reason why I wanted to bring this deck back out and mess with it some more. Her effect is you can tribute summon a tribute summonable monster by banishing a fairy monster by banishing the materials from the grave instead. And her second effect is you can discard a card, either take 1 Darklord monster from your deck and either send it to the grave or add it to the hand. She's the reason why Morningstar is playable again, because you can literally have the stuff already in grave after you linked them off and just banish it for your normal summon, because we don't really normal summon in this deck all that much. 1 second, 1, 2. Okay. Continuing on. Thought I had a 14 card extra deck for a second. 1 Nightmare Phoenix. You know what Phoenix is. Generic back row removal. Annoying field spell removals.
Yep.
Mystic.
Always picking on the mind player.
Yeah, shut the hell up. Mystic Mine is terrible.
Yeah, but Phoenix can't touch mine if it's already on field.
Yeah.
If I have 2 monsters and your opponent has 1, and I link the 2 monsters into the 1, yeah. Moving on. One of, still my opinion, a lot of people's opinion, one of the best links in the game. Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. I realize he's still quite expensive until he gets a reprint, but that's because he's worth it. He's a great card. Non-targeting banish, can buff himself permanently or attack twice during the next battle phase. Real easy to make. Always going to have his protection in this deck because almost every monster is level 7 or higher. And for the Link Force, 1 Borosword, 1 Appaloosa. Borosword for OTK, Appaloosa for going first negates. And on to the XYZ package, actually. we're playing one number 100 Numeron Dragon because we get it out with Draglubion.
Honestly, if you're going second and they make that, there's no going. And unless you have a way of saving yourself, then
You're dead.
Yeah.
He just gets so big with any exceeds on the field. Just these two. Just if you have these two alone, he's 9,000. So
Ridiculous.
yeah, never ban Draglubion. He's great. Keep him unbanned and bring Dark Matter back to 1.
No.
That would be amazing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Comment in the video below, guys, if you want Dark Matter back to 1 or Colossus back to 1.
Only you and the
Neither.
hillbilly want that back.
Pick one. Come on. We got to free one of them. They've been on there too long.
No, they haven't. Colossus just got on there.
Shut up. R.I.P. I miss Colossus. Number 107. He's basically just food material for other one of the more relevant things I bring out with Draglubion's effect. I'll normally like put him under the Numeron. Hope Harbinger, good spell negation, and the last of the targets for Draglubion, number 92, Heart Earth Dragon.
That thing's a nuisance too.
This card is.
You need to get rid of that thing as soon as possible.
This
Got rid of my whole
card is hilarious. I was playing against Thunder Thighs, guys, and he left it on the field for his turn. During his end phase, I activated the effect and blew up his whole field.
That was a sad day.
He
for
didn't even
humans.
know what it did. He didn't ask what it did, and yeah, it just blew up his whole field. It was pretty fantastic.
Good job, Vanity.
Plus, if you're able to get 4 level 8s on field, or actually, 4 level 8s, make him and make Dingirsu, so they have trouble destroying him for your going first play. And if they can't destroy him 3 times, because he already can't be destroyed by battle, and Ding would protect him, then during their end phase, you're gonna banish everything that they have. Number 23 Lancelot, just because a couple times when I'm nervous if my opponent has any back row or effects that are going to activate when I'm going for game, like Bearded Bastard was running Storming Mirror Force. I'm not sorry, Bearded Bastard. Lumberjack.
Sorry, he had too much of his drink tonight.
Yeah,
he's been drinking too much already.
I've been drinking. I'm not sorry. Yeah, he runs Storming Mirror Force. I don't know why.
Anymore.
Yeah, Storming Mirror Force. So like, I was like, I don't trust that back row, and then I went into this and started attacking, and he tried to use the Storming Mirror Force. I was like, ha! Mandatory negate. It's great. And the last 2 we run are the Spider Package,
The watermelon.
the number 84 Pain Gainer, and to go into it with the number 77, the 7 Sins, because if this thing stays on the field too, it has almost as devastating effect as Heart Earth Dragon, where it banishes every other monster right and attaches one of them as material. Yeah, that's what it does.
Plus, each time it's destroyed, you can attach material from it instead.
Yeah. That is the profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment below, let me know if you guys have any interest in picking up or building this deck once the new support comes out next month. I'm really looking forward to it. The new Morningstar fusion is going to be busted, making it during your opponent's turn and just blowing their field. I look forward to torturing all of you guys
Sounds like
with
an
that.
unpleasant time.
Fun.
All right.
Great.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe. This is the Bearded Bastard and Rogue One signing out.